Good morning.
Hi. I just was making myself laugh because I was singing lines from a musical.
If you can't make yourself laugh, who are you gonna make?
Everybody, I'm funny.
Yeah.
Hi guys, it's Kyle and Nicole coming at you live from the basement.
Even though this is not live.
It's not live, but sometimes you gotta say stuff.
But we're alive.
I didn't even eat sugar today.
No, we had coffee though.
I had applesauce.
Yeah, that counts.
Kyle and I have been talking about setting your expectations too high. So we wanted to kind of talk to you guys about that. Like we started off, as you guys know, at 300 plus pounds, and we've lost probably around 130 each now, I would say. And we still want to go, we still have goals that we want to reach. I still want to lose a bit more body fat. I think Kyle does too. But what we tend to do is not look at how far we've come or how hard we've worked to get here or how our bodies were before, but we look at, we beat ourselves up because we have hanging skin or because we still haven't lost the extra body fat that we have. And we say, yeah, okay, I got here, but I need to go here now. So if you guys have lost even a small amount of weight, or you haven't even started your weight loss journey yet, it's normal to think that and to want to just keep setting your expectations higher and higher. And it's great that you have more goals in mind to keep reaching. However, don't forget about how far and how hard you've worked, like how far you've come. Don't forget about where you work, because sometimes when we get ahead, Kyle has this really good reminder that he says, you're beating yourself up right now for where you are, so switch bodies with where you were before. No, I would never do that. So that reminds me and him to be grateful for where we are and to be proud of ourselves for how far we've come. We keep pictures of our bigger selves around everywhere so that we are often reminded of where we've come from. Because often I want stuff to come like this, and doing it slow the way we've done it, this is our 4th year, and there's a lot of people out there that do it really fast, but this is, for us, the pace we need to go, and we know we've been able to keep it off for this long, and we know we'll be able to keep it off permanently because of how we're doing it. So we often forget that this is our lifestyle now, and we'll eventually get where we want to go, because those are the people that we are. We're driven people, and we will get to our goals. However, instead of beating ourselves up or saying, you know, I need to get to my goal now, we have lately been trying to focus on, well, these are the parts of my body that I do like now. And you know, these parts are getting better every day. And yes, I'm not where I want to be, but where I am now is okay. I'm happy with where I am now, because where I was before, we were basically going to get really sick or probably die because we were so heavy, and I had sleep apnea, and I was stopping breathing at night 7 times a night. My brain would shut down. I would stop breathing completely. So when I forget about all of that stuff.
You get so hard on yourself now.
I get so hard on myself, and I forget where I am. So this video, we just wanted to sort of give you guys that it's okay, it's normal, that kind of stuff's gonna come. You're gonna wanna keep going, or you're gonna get frustrated with where you are now. And that's normal, and feel that stuff, but then bring yourself back to where you are and be proud of where you are. If you lost 1 pound, no pounds yet, but you are ready to go, or you joined a gym, or whatever it is that you did, be proud of those movements that you're making, of those changes that you're making. Be okay with where you are now, because the more okay with where you are in the moment, the quicker your results your end results come.
And keep focusing on the positives instead of dwelling on what you don't have all the time.
And I'm very guilty for that. I'm very bad for that.
I am too.
I focus on the extra skin that I have on my arms and on my stomach and on my legs instead of how much more muscular my body looks now, or that, you know, my jeans and my pants, every time I buy some, a couple weeks later, they're baggy in the leg. And those are the things that I forget about. So celebrate every single small change or big change that happens in your body, in your thinking, and be proud of where you are and be okay with where you are now. And remember where you've come from. Don't forget that, because those are the days where I get so caught up in my head and I beat myself up, and then I remember where I've come from and I realize I have nothing to be upset about. And so lately we've been focusing on the things that we're proud of and the things that we like about our bodies. So instead of getting up every morning and looking in the mirror and looking at the parts immediately that I don't like, I've been trying to look at the parts that I do like, that I'm starting to like now. And that's very hard for anybody, let alone somebody who's come from such a heavy weight and does have stretch marks and sagging extra skin, hanging skin, and all of that stuff. And you know, that, like I said, those are normal thoughts, but just remember where you are is where you need to be in this moment, and just be okay with that. Be proud of where you come from and never forget where you've come from, because that shapes who you are now and where you'll go in the future. And try not to compare yourself to others. It's extremely hard not to do that. But there's this one quote that I always read that says something along the lines of, the only person you need to compete with is yourself. So don't worry about anybody else. Remember that you are the person that you need to compare yourself to. You don't need to compare yourself to anyone else. Sorry, not compete, compare. You compare how you were the day before and make yourself better the next day. Instead of focusing on your body, and try to change your thinking. So yesterday I was really negative about how my body looks. Today I made sure to say to make a comment about something that I like about my body. So there you are, you're already making small steps. And all of those things, the way you think has a big part in your weight loss goals, because you cannot have permanent long-term permanent or permanent weight loss, without changing your thinking. Because where we were and how we thought when we were 300 pounds, we couldn't keep that same mindset and be where we are now. That it's just not possible to do that.
The mind and the body are connected. They are one. So you can't change one without the other.
Nope. So if you're planning on continuing to be negative, or, you know, not dealing with certain things, your body is not going to change. You need to change your thinking along with your body. And again, try to be positive, and that is very hard.
And if you're always going to keep putting yourself down, even when you've made steps, you've said, I'm going to get active, and you are, and then you put yourself down, well, I can't lift weights or as much as the next person, then you're going to be right back to where you started. You have to change that kind of thinking.
Yep, that's a very good point. So if there's we hope you guys learned something from this. It was just something we were talking about, and we thought, well, let's share it, because we like sharing things that we struggle with, things that we are learning about ourselves and each other as we progress in this weight loss journey. Anything that might help us, we know might help you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please share any of your struggles down below, or any of your questions, or any ideas you have that you might want to see us do in a video or talk about. Let us know, and don't forget about the most important thing. Don't do it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.